Yeah, I don't know whether Ms. Davis got that or not.
We did get additional information from the agency in Detroit regarding passports, and they confirmed that they are fraudulent. So if this doesn't get resolved today with the plea as charged to these misdemeanors, then we will be amending to have felony charges.
You ever watch someone accidentally turn a minor traffic ticket into a massive felony charge with a smile on their face? That's exactly what we're looking at today. This is Kurt Jensen, and he's about to give a masterclass in how to completely ruin your own life in a court of law using magic words.
Are you Kirk Edwin Jensen?
Yes, I have documents in here that I just filed with the clerk, and I need to submit them here.
Is that this thing called non-statutory abatement?
That's it.
All right, I got it. I provided a copy to Ms. Davis. It's entitled Kurt Edwin Jensen, Reign Citizen, Reign of Heavens, a Set Apart Place with an address. Non-statutory abatement. File number 23660ST, charges operating with no license. Charge 23661, charged with operating with no license in your possession. I don't think you can be convicted of both of those, as I said at our arraignment. And then the third count is a civil infraction, no proof of insurance. Could probably be charged as no insurance, but it was charged as a civil infraction.
I have the proof of that here,
May I see it? All right, that's the person that owned the car.
Correct. Yep.
All right. Let Debbie see that. All right, we had kind of a chase our tails around at the time of the arraignment. You are, what do you wish to be, a Reign citizen?
That I have a social compact and a body politic, which gives the authority for the credentials that I had when I had given them to Mr. Brooks at the time. And
The officer that wrote the ticket.
right. You had said that you were going to try to get those from him and see them for yourself.
Yeah, I don't know whether Ms. Davis got that or not.
We did get additional information from the agency in Detroit regarding passports, and they confirmed that they are fraudulent. So if this doesn't get resolved today with the plea as charged to these misdemeanors, then we will be amending to have felony charges.
The prosecutor just casually mentions that his documents are fraudulent, and if he doesn't take a misdemeanor plea deal right now, they are slapping him with felony charges. Look at Kurt. He has no idea his sovereign citizen playbook just walked him into a trap.
People call themselves different things. The common vernacular term had become sovereign citizen.
And I do not claim that in any way, shape, or form.
All right.
I rebut that. I completely rebut that statement.
All right. Well, I tried to think of a term for it.
Well,
Just a minute.
okay.
Let me get my thoughts together here. We had a guy, Mr. Aiken, a couple of weeks ago, and we went round and round with him, and he wanted a jury trial, and he didn't show up, and then he was found in contempt, and he went to jail. And I said, well, how about willfully misinformed defendant? That's too cumbersome, or willfully ignorant defendant. And then I was laying in bed between then and now, and I thought, follow me here, Mimsy were the Borough Groves. It's like, what the heck does that mean? It's from the poem Jabberwocky by Lewis Carroll. It was written in the 1800s. It's a nonsense poem that doesn't mean anything. And more importantly, there was a science fiction story written maybe during the war called Mimsy Were the Borough Groves. It's a very interesting story about some toys that were sent from the future back to here. It's pretty relevant right now with cell phones. And the third line is Mimsy were the Borough Groves. And what is a Borough Grove? It doesn't make any sense. So my term for these people that come in with this kind of nonsensical jabberwocky is going to be Borough Groves. So this is Borough Grove It doesn't mean anything, and neither do your pleadings. This non-statutory abatement and all this stuff about self-claimed contracts and Exhibit B and C has no lawful effect. So the question I have here is, do you wish to have a trial on these matters, or do you wish to enter a plea to this?
Kurt rejects the label sovereign citizen. He prefers reign of heaven citizen. But watch this, Judge. Instead of getting angry, the judge handles this with absolute psychological warfare. He literally lay in bed thinking of how to describe this absolute nonsense, and he pulls out 19th century literature.
Introduce those as exhibits.
All right. Well, you're always polite enough, but you're
I stand
this.
firm.
Well, this.
I
It's the
stand
problem
firm
with
on
this
that.
this is insidiously dangerous. People decide on their own that the rules don't apply to them, and even though they're polite and respectful, you're yanking my chain, and this is a waste of our court's time and Miss Davis's time.
I intend to prove that
All
these
right.
things are correct.
All right, maybe you do, but they aren't. This stuff is meaningless. And if everybody decided like you that they don't need a driver's license, and they don't participate in our social contract, and they wish to use our public roadways and our streetlights and our court system, but hey, it doesn't apply to me, things would break down. The rule of law would cease to exist. So it's polite, but it's insidious and it's dangerous. What's next? I don't have the social contact, so I can punch somebody in the nose. I can kill somebody. I can sell drugs. The rules don't apply to me because I'm a reign citizen. Well, it don't work that way, at least not here in Michigan or in St. Joe County. Same rules apply to you that apply to everybody else. And you're going to get charged with a felony document fraud case. Do you want a bench trial or a jury trial?
Jury.
Yeah, the same thing. It's hypocritical. The rules don't apply to you, but you don't mind bringing in 30 of your citizens to come in and
It's
hear
going to be
this
just
stuff.
me. It's just going to be just me.
I'm going to set for a jury trial. Mimsy, where the borough grows. That's what this amounts to.
He just renamed him Mr. Spective Borogov after a nonsense creature in a Lewis Carroll poem. The judge is essentially telling him, your entire worldview is jibberwocky. But here's where it gets serious. The judge lays out exactly why this polite, quiet defiance is actually incredibly dangerous to society. The ultimate hypocrisy of this movement. You don't want a driver's license. You don't recognize the state, but you want 30 local citizens to leave their jobs and sit on a jury for you? Kurt chose to reap the whirlwind, and he's walking out with a felony date in August. Don't try this at home, guys. Drop your perspective in the comments below. If you enjoy real courtroom drama and the stories behind the justice system, subscribe to Courtroom Justice Reports. Turn on notifications, and we'll see you in the next case video.